Hello, I'm Antonio Mora. This is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in 4 minutes. It's Wednesday, August 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Impeachment. Until yesterday, Republicans scoffed at the possibility, and most Democrats avoided uttering the word, concerned they'd be seen as overreaching and suffer in the midterms. Even commentators stayed away from mentioning it. What a difference a day makes. Prominent Republicans are dodging questions about impeachment, and Democrats are still avoiding mentioning it, as Elizabeth Warren did when repeatedly asked about it on CNN. Some Democrats, though, may be still concerned that trying to impeach a president because of hush money paid to alleged mistresses will not make voters happy. But a growing consensus is that those qualms will go away if Republicans take control of the House. President Trump and his team went into damage control overdrive with a three-pronged defense. First, they say Trump did nothing wrong, insisting he used his own money to make payments related to porn star Stormy Daniels and Playboy playmate Karen McDougal. They further argue that paying hush money to mistresses was not for purposes of influencing the election, so that also wouldn't make it a campaign finance violation, pointing to the similar case involving Democrat John Edwards. Second, with offense being the best defense, they ask, where's the collusion? Something that'll resonate with the Trump base that is unhappy with Special Counsel Mueller's probe going far beyond its main mandate. And then there's the Hillary behaved even worse argument. Former top Clinton advisor Mark Penn put it this way. So, Trump spends $130,000 to keep the lid on a personal story, and the full weight of state prosecutors comes down on his lawyer, tossing attorney-client privilege to the wind. Democrats spend potentially millions on secret opposition research, and no serious criminal investigation occurs. In the meantime, Michael Cohen's lawyer went on the warpath, saying his client has plenty of useful information for Mueller and that Cohen would reject any possible pardon from Trump. Trump attacked Cohen on Twitter today while defending Paul Manafort as a brave man for refusing to break and offering his respect to his former campaign chair, despite the fact that a jury convicted him on 8 counts. Manafort may be putting all his eggs in the basket of a possible Trump pardon. While politicians and the media are distracted by the ultimate reality TV drama in D.C., almost every day we learn of new cyber warfare attacks on the U.S. Wednesday, the Democratic National Committee reported a cyber attack in progress to the FBI. Tuesday, it was the Senate and 2 top conservative organizations, as Facebook and Twitter had to deal with Russian and Iranian propaganda accounts. The federal government is working to defend against cyber attacks, but the consequences of failure are so serious they may require a much larger effort involving U.S. intelligence and Silicon Valley, something resembling a Manhattan Project for the Internet era. On the good news front, U.S. stocks reached a major milestone, the longest bull market ever. Some nattering nabobs of negativity argue that's not exactly the case, but even they aren't complaining that we have been in a bull market for well over 9 years. In our daily alternate universes segment, the great divide between conservative and liberal media, amid all the editorializing by so-called news anchors on the so-called cable news networks, one thing that often gets forgotten is the dramatic disparity in how guests are treated. Conservatives who appear on the liberal networks get the 3rd degree and are constantly interrupted, while liberals get treated with kid gloves and are rarely challenged. The difference in the way Elizabeth Warren and conservative leader Matt Schlapp were treated in consecutive segments on CNN's New Day was so extreme it was laughable. Don't they get it? These are smart people, so you have to assume they do get it and that it doesn't matter because their bosses have made a clear partisan choice. Time to admit it. The reverse is true on the conservative networks. Liberals who dare appear are brutalized by the primetime opinion anchors, but they're also treated much more harshly than conservatives by their daytime so-called news anchors. Conservatives there get to swing away at lobbed softballs. Finally, a grateful country honored U.S. Airman John Chapman with a posthumous Medal of Honor, the nation's highest award for valor. Chapman sacrificed his life to help save 20 of his comrades. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you will find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video, and please follow us on Facebook at Real News and News, and me on Twitter at AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.